I've got him here, I've turned him over, I'm controlling him, okay, I've got him in a leg press position. I like to hook my legs up, they're longer. In all cases, I want to squish his arms together, make him like accordion his arms together, so I can make him weak. Again, we use the old analogy, he's bench pressing, he's out here, he's got a lot of power, he isn't bench pressing like this, okay? So I can control his shoulders, I want to do that. So it really starts with making his shoulders as weak as possible, right? So that being said, okay, now the arm, this arm, there are different ways to control this arm. Always remember, when I'm doing Juji Gatame, when I do trap the arm, I want to make sure my knees are together, as close as together as I can. When I'm trapping the arm, when I extend this and stretch this arm to do the arm lock, I want to make sure that he's really trapped. So my knees have to be really close together here, okay? Power like that. Okay? That's number one. Now, when I grab this arm, there are different ways to do it. We'll talk about these here. All right? The most basic way is just grabbing him like a ball bat, grabbing him like a baseball bat, okay? And when you roll back, there you go, okay, see, okay? When I roll back to him, all right, I've got this, pull it to my body. If I can get his thumb up, that's great. Generally, when he's really fighting, you're just happy to get his arm stretched. Just get it straight. So grab it here, grab it like a ball bat, like this, okay? And I roll back, and there's the grip. See that? So that's the basic ball bat grip, okay? That's the basic, okay? All right. That works. Some people made a career out of that. That's great. Okay, another way that I like is when they're like this, and you're, especially working here, and you got to hook them like this. Cross your arms like this, hook them tight like this. Doesn't look like you have much control, but you really do. And what I'm going to do, the beauty of this is, when I do this, when I roll back, my arms slide right down his arm, and it really extends and stretches his arm really kind of bad, but kind of worse for him, because I'm stretching the biceps, the triceps, really working the tendons and everything, the ligaments in the arm. So I'm doing this, I'm stretching it back, and I bring it back like this. I'm really stretching it. See that? And it's a quick tap out. So a lot of guys like that, which is the arm cross position. So here like this, whatever, and catch them, arm cross like that, okay? All right, let's see, a second one. Another one's kind of a variation of that, that some people like. It's kind of like a figure four. So when I'm doing this and I'm working it, well, catch here like, like in a Hadaka Jime, sort of like do a Hadaka Jime's arm. Grab my biceps, grab the arm like this, and I've got it like this. See the grip here like this? And a lot of people like that. Some people use that, great. Okay? All right. What was the other one we were talking about? High and low. High and low. Okay. He likes this one. Sometimes you're going to go low and high. So let's say I trap his arm low. Okay, get a low trap here. So I'm trapping his upper arm to my body, my torso here like this, and I go for his upper arm like this. And this, I just grab him high and low. So like this, and you can tap. So you got a high grip, you got a low grip. Okay, those are kind of the four basics that you see most often, and those are really the best. Okay, whatever you do, remember you want to pull his arm straight as possible. You want to stretch it as far as it'll go. And, pretty much pull it to your chin almost. Okay, so I'm doing a ball back grip. I'm like this. It's pretty much to my chin. Okay? I don't want to put it way up here next to my hand or something because I don't have much control. It looks like I do, but I don't. I want to have this. So I like this grip personally. This is one of my favorites here. When I do this, I can keep him here. I can really stretch that arm a lot tighter. It really hurts. Okay, so you want to, if he taps out midway through, all the better for you. So it's like that, and you get a quick tap out like that. Doesn't look like you do, but you do. So those are the kind of four. There are probably others. These are the four I can think of right now. Let's work on those little methods of doing that. But always remember, things you got to do before you get those arms where you want them. Crunch the arms together, crunch the shoulders together. You want to accordion, make them as weak as you can. Okay. By doing that, he's going to give you less resistance. Okay. If he's out here really strong, okay. And another thing that'll help is when I'm doing this. When I'm doing this, if I'm straight like this, sideways to him laterally, okay, that'll work. But if you want to, remember, if I can go kind of an angle, his shoulders are weaker. So if I can from here, let's say I'm going to do this one, if I'm rolling this way, look, I'm up here like this, it's an angle weaker in his shoulder. So think about that too. So you want to lever that arm out straight. You want to stretch it as far as it'll go. And when you do finish him, when you get your finish, you want to You want to be, your arm is in a position, however it's here, you want to be able to thrust your hip up, because here's the lever and the fulcrum working. You want to thrust that hip up so you can get good oomph into it, get good stretch and tap out. So it's right against his, my pubic bone is against his elbow. Okay, now watch it like this. Never look up like this. Always look at your work. Always have your head looking like this. Head up always. It's another thing that's very important. So have your head up when you're finishing like this, okay? However you finish, don't finish like this. That's wrong, all right? Get a partner, let's give it a shot.